With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster, and what a piece of news we have today! Straight to the point, Inazuma 11 Ares, the 7th game in the series, is being released on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 in Europe in 2019. For us, as you know, that is incredible news, because we never got Inazuma 11 GO Galaxy. We had no idea whether we were going to get Ares, but we are. And that news has come to us just today on June 22nd, and I am ecstatic. And I simply have to make a video talking about everything relevant, because me being an Inazuma 11 channel, there's a lot to say. But man, today was fine. I was going to get Mario Tennis Aces, and I did. And the Robot Wars toys just came out, and I went to Smith's and have a look on my Twitter to watch the moment where a man's finances just break apart. I bought all the Robot Wars toys and paid the price, literally. But then the same day we get this incredible news. But you may have already known that Inazuma 11 Ares is getting its anime localized in Europe at the end of this year, as the news states, and then the video game comes in 2019 with also a North American release of the anime in 2019. So fantastic that we're going fully worldwide. I guess that's what's happened now that Inazuma 11 isn't published by Nintendo anymore. It's published by Level 5 outright, so they can do what they like with it. And they clearly have big dreams, because look at this. They aim to tap into the growing eSports movement. Now I'm sat here thinking, if Level 5 wants Inazuma 11 to have a big eSports scene, then there has to be some kind of big promotional event, right? Maybe a pre-release tournament like Nintendo are doing with the new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. I'm just thinking in my head, if there were to be a pre-release Inazuma 11 eSports tournament, who do you think they would invite to that? Who in the world is relevant enough to Inazuma 11 to be in promotions for Inazuma 11 Ares? I'm just wondering. That's not a hint, by the way. I've not got any backstage announcement. This is me begging. Level 5, my Twitter DMs are open. Please let me play the game early. I will promote it as much as I can. Let me help you become an esport. But what am I going to do with Inazuma 11 Ares on my channel? So a lot of you may be expecting me to just do a blind Let's Play as soon as it comes out, but I don't actually want to do that. I'm a bit of a Chugger Conroy. I pride myself on having informative Let's Plays that require me to be very familiar with the game first. I would also want to have watched the anime in full before I started it. And so a full Let's Play of Inazuma 11 Ares is not going to come for a long time. Especially because I don't want to tread on the toes of Level 5 when they're just bringing this thing over, giving it a second chance. But on the game's release, I would at the very least like to make a video playing the first hour or so of it with genuine blind reactions, because I have not watched a single episode of the anime yet. I held out for an English language release, and we're gonna get it. It's legit happening. And so I can give you a genuine blind reaction to the first hour. So please don't spoil me anything, because I know very little about Ares at the moment on purpose. But, so the actual Let's Play will come sometime after the Chrono Stones Let's Play in probably 2 or 3 years, let's be fair. But, what is the next Let's Play? As you know, it's Inazuma 11 GO. And that is something that I had promised to a lot of people in the comments for the end of July. Slight change to that. Unfortunately, I have to give it another delay, hopefully to about mid-July. This is the end slate. Everything that's a resource for this series has been made by Ace2 Shoes. He's done a fantastic job for me, making everything look pretty, but there's a few main reasons why I'm going to push it back. First one is this. You can see here I've actually already uploaded the first 4 episodes unlisted to test how it looks online and to give Ace2Shoes early access because he deserves it. But yeah, unfortunately, Inazuma 11's soundtrack gives me an automatic copyright claim. And so before I start publicizing the series, I do want to see if there's anything I can do about that. Maybe there isn't, but I'm certainly trying. Maybe my entire channel will get deleted. So download everything I've got, lads. We might need backups in case my channel just deletes itself. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons I'm pushing things back just a little bit. In terms of actual progress, I have edited the first 5 and recorded, let's see here, the first 14 episodes, which seems pretty far in advance, but I recorded those in my final week before I got a job. I am now in a full-time job as a data analyst with Google Analytics, and that is the main reason I want to get this copyright stuff sorted. It's not because I'm trying to be greedy and do YouTube as a monetary thing. You know, if I wanted to make a living off YouTube, I wouldn't be making Inazuma 11 videos, put it that way. But now that I am a data analyst by profession with Google Analytics, looking through my YouTube analytics genuinely helps me with my real job. And so that's the reason I want to make sure Go Light is working properly with that. And then yes, this new job is obviously giving me less opportunities to record in combination with the World Cup, which has been using up the rest of my time. But yeah, so I'm going to aim to start the project in mid-July, which is another delay, unfortunately. But I intend to make up for that. What I want to do for you guys is do something I've never done before, and that's to run a giveaway. I will be playing through Inazuma 11 GO Light, so I was just thinking, there is a second version of this game that I won't be covering in as much detail. I think it would be good to give somebody in the comments a copy of Inazuma 11 GO Shadow, and they can play along with it. It's not a particularly expensive game. Admittedly, Go Light is cheaper than Go Shadow, so if Go Light happened to be the one you wanted more, then that can be arranged instead. But sure, I'm just going to ask you guys in the comments to simply let me know, apart from the Ares characters, because spoilers, who is your favourite Inazuma 11 character? And then I'll just pick one at random and send you a copy of Inazuma 11 GO, whichever version you would prefer. And I can sign it if you want, if that's something that matters to you, but hopefully that should make up for the delay. First ever competition while I get the technical stuff sorted. And so there's finally one other thing that's going to tide the gap before this Let's Play starts, and that is going to be a collaborative video with somebody who I really feel deserves some promotion. It's a guy called SoopLexi. We're working on something together, and that's going to come out before part 1 of Go Light. But I won't tell you the specifics because it will show up in your sub feeds, hopefully fairly soon. So that's it for me. Let's get hyped for Inazuma 11 Ares, guys! Level 5 TaleOfTheToaster competitive Inazuma 11 eSports champion signing off.